Welcome to 15-minute mentoring number 38. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about flexibility in trading. January gave, at least for me, a pretty new environment. At the beginning, I almost doubled the day that I was red. But immediately I knew that I had to adjust myself, do all kind of actions in order to adapt myself to the new environment. So we're going to talk about the market, how to adjust, and I'm going to show you example of trading that I did yesterday that actually incorporates everything that we are talking in one day. So we have to be flexible. Why? Because market is very volatile right now, and you are seeing a lot of days that, like yesterday, trends can move from up and down aggressively during the day. If you're not paying attention, if you're not doing the right actions, you're screwed. Okay? Stocks are following the market, at least most of them. At least if there's no catalyst or something, but most of the stocks follow, and again, doesn't matter if you have two screens, three, four, you have to see the market all the time. The chart of the market need to be in front of you, and you know what, if you want to get into details also, you saw in the past, if you're trading a certain sector, you need to see the ETF of the sector, you need to see again the market, the SPY, the Q. The right correlation will lead you to a great trade. You need to adjust your trading for this kind of environment. For example, I find myself doing much more, at least in some point, um, taking bigger partials, lowering my stop, being more aggressive, sometimes even doing more scalping than what I like to do in the past, more swings during the day, even though I'm still doing this. But again, you need to, because then even if you are missing or something happen, small risk, small risk, small risk, small loss, small loss, small loss. It's not a big deal to finish in a loss, but it definitely must not be all the time, a full loss, full risk loss in a trade. Allow you more opportunity to come back or, move on. This change give you a lot of opportunity as a trader, shorts, longs, second chance. Yeah, we as a trader need the volatility. And if we have this and we have the right tools, we can nail it. Timing is crucial. Timing in taking the partial, timing in lowering the stop, timing in seeing the change in the market and then adapting to what you happen in the trade. It's crucial because if not, you can move from hero to zero, and probably you've been there. Correct? Correct. Now, adapting this pattern, what we're talking, is a key for your success, because if not, you know, people can trade amazing, people can lost amazing. Um, so how to do this change? Think that we are, this is the 38th session, but almost every session I'm talking about a process, a process, a process, a process. You need to have a trading plan, strategies which allows you to trade in any kind of trading environment the same. Just because the market is changing, it doesn't mean that I'm throwing everything start from scratch. No way. If you have a system for me, risk management, partial area, when to add, when to reduce, um, second chance, of course, a lot of things that are still running. I'm adapting a little bit, but they are still running, and it helps me when I have a set of rules, to move on and This January, the market was very difficult, and you must adjust for this again. This is the what's happening. Well, now in February, it's still going. Like I haven't done a swing trading thing for a few months because this is not an environment. I don't see things that I can actually do for swing, but for day trading, difference. Now the rules that you create allows you to trade the best your ability, because if you don't need to invent yourself and you just follow a process, that's the key, guys. Routine and trading habits. Preparation. I'm preparing the same. I'm doing the exercise the same. I'm doing everything the same. Yeah, that's gonna make your trading again to grow. Um, so before we're gonna see the live that the trade that I did yesterday, it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to take a few minutes to rant. But now, what are you gonna do to get better? Will you turn that frustration into fuel to do the work? That will make you a better trader. How you answer will be seen in your future P&L. If you are interested in our session and you want to be better than you are, join my trading mentoring program. We're doing it live, uh, doing all the technical analysis, trading together between sessions. We analyze what we do, and we're doing everything in order to cause you to be a better trader than you are. Yesterday was exactly the example of what you needed to survive January. And you're going to see I traded a lot. Sometimes you have a lot of option to tell you the truth if it's good or bad. If you have any good reason, definitely yes. But you know, the balance is very fragile. So HOG, earning, love that stock in earning. This is a crazy dude, exactly like the motorcycle. Yeah, so you have to be aware. So this was the first attempt on AOG above the round number 40. It did immediately like almost 40 cents, and yeah, exactly what you are looking. So when I see something like this, a momentum, we need to work immediately. I don't have the patience, you know. It's like it's turned after 20, but usually it can happen even after a few minutes. So basically, I haven't taken nothing, but on the round, boom, I got out. And this is why we are doing and talking a lot about second chance. And this is one of the biggest tags that I'm doing on journaling, because I see that just because you lost in the first trade, it doesn't mean that your idea is failed. Definitely need to watch and see what happened on the second time. Same trigger. Okay, it was a shakeout, and I care less. I prefer to get out and do it better. Again, above the 40, you had a 30-cent stop, and see, beautiful partial. I think I raised my stop around here, and I spent time there. Um, spent time, I think around here I took another partial, because basically you see that it's in the channel, and that's it. Now, uh, NVAX was also a trade I did yesterday. Gap down. Basically, it was pretty straightforward. Now, in this case, I don't think what's happened here had some relevancy to the market, although it relates, because see what's happened on this, and around this time here, 1050, that was the low of the day. And see what happened in the SPY at that time, around 1050, 1030, yeah, that was exactly, you know, the double bottom, and boom, from them we just went out. So it's pretty crucial, important to watch the market. So NVX, um, I think I started a position here, and then I added under the low, and you can see the volume. Everything was pretty straightforward, really. Nice partial, and then put up. raise my stop, low my stop around here. Again, broke down with a huge volume, but again, see the daily. The daily, basically, there was a place here, and when you actually can start seeing that, so you see the big slope here and here, then side move definitely bring, it need to ring your bell, take something and maybe low your stop. And now, about being very careful, it's what I did in INSEE. Falling knife is one of the strategy that's a little bit more advanced, that you actually can take advantage of a situation that happened and make a nice profit. But if you want to learn how to trade, how to prepare for the trade, how to use risk management, analyze your results, and cause your trading to be better, join me to my mentoring one-on-one, which you're going to do everything live, trade, do the technical, in order to cause you to be a better than you are. So, nice drop here. I didn't do nothing. Was watching. I love to see this, but there was no place to go. So went to nice consolidation here on the setup. Now, again, the timing of this, remember, 10:30. There were two things that when I was looking at this, it actually disturbed me, but then I was very aggressive. One thing, I didn't like the volume that came up. See, it's a big volume, although it's a very good trend. So that was the stop here. That was the trade here. So I think it was 20-cent stop. And my decision before that was, yeah, I'm concerned, but I will try to take a pretty fast and three-quarter partial, which I actually did here around, it broke the round number. And I think 90 something, I took three quarters, raised stop to the entry. At the same time, 10:30, you remember what's happened? Yeah, that was the market starting to base in, and then from there, boom. So it was the right decision to do this. ZBH, miss of the day. I was watching it. Why? Because day before that, I was trying to look for a position. Why? Because it was actually going over my. It was really good candidate for my A plus setups. Lots of institutional, very low float of short, didn't do nothing. Watching for second day momentum, boom, miss it for the second day momentum. So that was exactly, if I can call it miss of the day, that was the miss of the day because see, this is the power of that A plus and very nice, Amir. Very nice. Facebook. Yeah. What I did with Facebook is it's pretty difficult to do this, and I didn't do so much. So I'm watching for the falling knife, and it's very difficult because everybody, it's a huge stock, and everybody trying. So around this level here, I was watching the double bottom here. We didn't even reach to the low. Okay, so that gave to idea, and then I saw basin. Let's take it here. I think I took to 20, 60, and 20, and the stop was here 220, like 60 cent. And my game plan was take around here to the view up, and then boom, take three quarters. That's it. Basically, it did something around here. Probably, I was falling too much about my idea, and definitely I had to do something here because I was like almost like 1 to 2 something. Fell back, boom, out. So nothing happened there. Another stock was on my watch list, and basically what I did with HOG, I didn't do here. So foot was on my list, and reciprocal range, could do nothing, boom, 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 but watching, took it around here. on the 40, and I actually did a nice move here, but you know, one partial, and then I went out a little bit under the entry here. I didn't watch for the stock after and see what happened. The second chance here, or the second trade, amazing. So again, things happen. The crucial area is to be focused on, and also AA. I think I did a nice scalp around 70. What? Oh, lunch. Yeah, this was a beautiful trade for lunch. Um, Took it around here. I didn't participate in that trend here. So this was the first view up, and then took it. Yeah, I think it was like 1 to 2 something. Took 3/4, and after that, I think I raised the stop in under the 9 EMA, and so lots of things happen. Again, if you have a trading plan, if you watch what you're doing, if you follow what you're doing, you can get a really nice things. What we did today, our main focus going forward, market is acting differently this year. In order to succeed as a trader, you need to adjust yourself to this environment. You need to be flexible and adapt your trading for this new market. Routine and trading habits preparation will make your trading go. There's a lot of opportunity in the market. Trading with rules and follow routine help you catch them. Let it grow. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among the stars. Norman Vincent Peale. And we're doing every session because we need to crash our limited beliefs.